Nation are the collective stewards and caretakers of these lands and waters in perpetuity, and that they continue to maintain this responsibility to ensure their health and integrity for generations to come. Are there any disclosures of pecuniary interest or general nature thereof? Seeing none. Approval of the agenda. We have an addendum to the municipal planning agenda. The report from Pat Kemp, acting clerk, needed a page added, so we've got that in her report on the sale of surplus lands for Shawano Drive. And plus there are 16 letters of concerns that will be also filed. So municipal, be it resolved that the municipal planning meeting agenda of Thursday, July 28th, 2022 be approved with the addendum as presented today. Have a mover? Councillor Philp, second. Councillor or Deputy Mayor Gibson, all in favor? Carried. Item 5 is approval of our planning minutes, June 21, 2022. Be it resolved that the municipal planning meeting minutes of Tuesday, June 21, 2022 be approved. Mover? Deputy Mayor Gibson, second by Councillor Hogg, all in favor? Carried. Item 6 are planning reports, and we have 2 planning reports from Jennifer Current. The first one is Danforth 60 Holding, Inc. These reports are for information. So I'll just let Jennifer briefly start with the Danforth 60 Holding.
Good morning, through you, Mayor Latchford. The county and the township of Alma-Calderman have received an application for a small 11-lot residential subdivision on 5.67 hectares in Grafton. We've had pre-consultation on this subdivision application, so it wasn't a surprise. The application's been submitted with all of the required technical studies, and currently it is. The county has initiated agency review. A public meeting has been scheduled for this application for September the 13th at the municipal office here in Grafton. The way it usually works when the county receives an application, because they're the approval authority, they have to approve it. The township hosts the public meeting with county staff also present. The application, it's located in the settlement area of Grafton. It's designated for development. It will require a zoning bylaw amendment once as a condition of draft approval, but it's an appropriate land use. It's in an area where we anticipate residential development, and it will be going through the process. In the report, I put in section 2 of the report, I just outlined the section 5124 of the Planning Act, which outlines the criteria that we review when we're reviewing a subdivision application. So it's going to be going through the process. It's in the settlement area. It's a small 11-lot residential subdivision, and council, we've got a public meeting scheduled for the 13th of September for public comment. Attachment A to the report is a excerpt from the planning report, or the draft plan, that shows the lots that are being created. The 13 lots, it will allow for a connection to the lands to the immediate east, which for which we've had a pre-consultation, and we're anticipating an application for subdivision on those lands. Now, next to Street A, that's goes off of Danforth Road, there's a little tiny strip of land. You'll just see on attachment A, it says 13.02 hectares. It's just a little strip of land that's going to be added to the property. It's proposed to be added to the property to the immediate north or west, so depending on how you see that. It's just sort of a remnant parcel of land that will be left over. So that is that report. If anybody has any question, council has any questions on it.
Any questions from council on this one? Deputy Mayor Gibson?
I didn't have
Would
my.
you
so
just
just
wave
my,
them to me?
yeah, just Making sure my hair is down flat.
Okay, sorry. Okay, I'll read the motion. Be it resolved that the council of the Township of Almwick Haldeman receive the report from Jennifer Current dated July 28th, 2022, read the Danforth 60 Holding Subdivision, be received for information and discussion, but we don't have any discussion, so could
Actually,
I?
I do have one.
Oh, okay, I need a mover.
I'll move it.
Second? Counselor Booth? Okay,
My question relates to servicing these lots with water. I have a comment there from Jennifer on that, please.
These lots will be serviced through the Grafton Municipal Drinking Water Supply.
And will they be within the ability of the Grafton Drinking Water Supply those?
Yes,
lots
I
with
believe
water?
as part of their draft plan submission, they submitted a functional servicing report. And I haven't reviewed it in detail. That will be part of the agency review, but I believe it indicates that there is sufficient capacity to service these lots.
Thank you very much.
anyone else? All in favor of the motion? Carried. The next information is, this is new from the province, Ontario Planning Act, Community Infrastructure and Housing Accelerator. I just asked Jennifer to do this report. It's not finished yet from the province, but just to keep council aware of it. Be it resolved that report received from Jennifer Current, Senior Planner, dated July 28th, 2022, be received and filed. Could I have a mover? Counselor Phillips, second. Counselor Hogg. Any discussion or questions you might want to ask? Seeing none. So that's just for your information and public information. All in favor? Carried. Item 7 is administrative, and the report is from Pat Kemp, acting clerk, dated July 28th, 2022. Resale of surplus land, the old fire hall, 9127 County Road 45, Rosemead. Are we deferring this? We should. Will I read the motion? Okay. Be it resolved that the Council of the Township of Almwick Haldeman receive the report from the acting clerk dated July 28th, 2022 regarding the sale of surplus land, the old fire hall located at 9127 County Road 45, Rosemead. And further, that council defer the communication and decision until August 18th. Do you want me to finish reading the rest of it? That's fine. So August 18th, 2022. That will be deferred. I need a mover. Counselor Booth, second. Counselor Hogg. All in favor? Carried. We were 3 days short for these two reports in the newspaper. We were on time on the website and other places, but paper only comes once a week, and many people don't even get it. So report, our next one is report from Pat Kemp, acting clerk, dated July 28th, 2022, sale of surplus land, Shawano Drive, Plan 470, Block 73, Concession B, Part Lot 24, roll number 1450-116-020-056500, Grafton. And we'll do the same, defer because of the 3-day shortage in the newspaper. Be it resolved that the Council of the Township of Almwick Haldeman receive the report from the acting clerk dated July 28th, 2022 regarding the sale of surplus land, Shawano Drive, Plan 470, Block 73, concession 8, part of Lot 24, roll number 1450-116-020-056-500. Grafton, and further that this report also be deferred until August 18th, 2022, because we were short the 3 days in the newspaper of public, for the public to know. Can I have a mover? Deputy Mayor Gibson, second. Councillor Booth, all in favor? Carried. I just will mention for the 3 people who've come in, we have received 16 letters of concern. So I mentioned that at the first part of the meeting. So you know. So those 2 will be back on August 18th. Item 8 are bylaws. Bylaw number 96-2022 to authorize the signing and execution of an agreement between the Corporation of the Township of Alma-Calderman and Joshua Aaron Curtis and Carrie Lee Curtis to extend Leach Road allowance. Be it resolved that bylaw 96-2022 being a bylaw to authorize the signing and execution of an agreement between the Corporation of the Township of Alma-Calderman and Joshua Aaron Curtis and Carrie Lee Curtis to extend the Leach Road allowance by 1,000 feet from the intersection of George Roads southerly to the end of the southern property line at part of Lot 17, Concession 9, Reg Comp Plan 408, Sublot 15, be read and deemed to be passed this 28th day of July, 2022. Mover? Councillor Phillips, second. Councillor Hogg, any questions or concerns? No, all in favor? Carried. Announcements and notice of motions. First, Deputy Mayor Gibson. Go ahead.
Thank you. Still receiving some concerns about short-term rental. And I know that staff are doing their best to resolve any issues, but I'm just hoping that at our August 18th council meeting, the regular meeting, if there's any outstanding issues that need to be brought forward in regard to concerns or the bylaw, that we have a report from staff and are able to address it at that time.
Okay. Do you have any comments on that, Troy, at this point?
I believe all the all the paperwork has been sent out to all the Airbnbs this week. So enforcement is going to be a lot easier in place. So I'll have their any outstanding and issues that
Okay. I'm just wondering about a phone number when it's off hours. Is there a special number? Oh, okay.
Sorry, the emergency phone line that was set up for Public Works has now been set up for noise complaints, short-term rental complaints, and the other one, fireworks.
Okay.
Okay.
Well, that's good to know then, because,
And it has been posted on the website.
okay, good. That's fine. I was going to ask that. Well, I did ask it, so there we go. Anything else, Mayor Gibson? Deputy Mayor? Councillor Mike Phil?
I have nothing to add.
Nothing?
I know.
Councillor Booth?
Yep, just something through you, your worship. It's not really planning related, but I'll mention it anyways. Last night I was able to attend the movie in the park at the Grafton Arena, and it was very well attended. I'd say when I left, there was 40 to 50 people there, which was good. And I just wanted to say a big thank you to Jennifer Steen. She was there making sure everything was running well. And a big thank you to the person that sponsored it. It's quite expensive. I didn't realize it's $3,700 for that. Was Jacqueline Pennington, I think it is, if I'm saying it right. Just a big thank you to her for sponsoring the event like that.
3,700 for all of them together?
Just one.
One?
And she's doing two, I believe.
Wow.
So
I guess
a big
so.
thank you to her for, the community support.
So should we be sending thank you letters to those sponsors for sure?
Yeah.
Okay.
That's it.
And is that the last one?
No,
Or
that's
is
the
there-
first one. There's one in Centerton coming up in a week or two, and then one in Roseneath.
August 10th in Centerton, August 24th in Rosemead.
Oh, okay. Counselor Booth. Or,
On the backs
Sure.
of that, was also made aware that Jacqueline Pennington has sponsored those pop-up signs that you'll see around the township that say Northumberland Together. We welcome everyone to Northumberland Together. And it's a group, it's a picture of a group of people, stick figures, holding hands in a circle kind of thing. And as far as I can tell, there was no advertising to be gained from that whatsoever. And I don't know the lady, but I really like the fact that she's driving our township forward by doing acts of goodwill. So you might want to add that to the letter that we've noticed the signage, and they are free. And all you have to do is call and ask for a sign, and it's available to you. So, I don't know the company or the lady or anything like that, but I tip my hat to an individual that believes in the township that strongly.
I didn't know her either, but she was at the Canada Day and she was doing popcorn and candy slushies. So I went over and introduced myself and thanked her for sponsoring all the skating and being there that day. So she does quite a bit.
Impressive.
Yeah,
Impressive.
well deserving. Counselor Hogg?
I have nothing at this time.
And myself, just reiterating that we don't have a planning meeting in August. The next one will be the fourth Thursday in September. So if anybody's listening, they'll know that. Item 10, following the adjournment of the municipal planning meeting of Thursday, July 28th, 2022, the Council of the Township of Alma-Calderman will be holding a closed session in accordance with Section 239, 2B and D of the Municipal Act 2001 as amended to discuss personnel matters about an identifiable individual, including municipal or local board employees, and labor relations or employee negotiations with the CAO and acting clerk remaining in attendance. Approval, I can't do the confirming bylaw now?
Yes, we have a separate confirming bylaw for the closed session.
Okay. Item 11, approval of the confirming bylaw number 97, 2022, being a bylaw to confirm the proceedings of the municipal planning meeting of Thursday, July 28th, 2022, be read and deemed to be passed this 28th day of July, 2022. Mover? Councillor Phillips, second. Deputy Mayor Gibson, all in favor? Carry. Motion to adjourn at 9:39. Over. Right, second, Jim. All in favor? Carried. I've never been to a planning meeting that fast.
So we don't need to log out, Susan. We don't need to log out.
We'll be going back to